Video, I want to do a quick introduction on checkboxes, which is a new addition to Excel 365, something that we've been really missing. I will also give you a quick example on how you can use it. Excel has much more functionality than Google Sheets, but that was something that was really lacking with Excel, is they didn't have checkboxes. So that's something that I've really been looking forward to having. So to add checkbox, it's simple. You go under the Insert tab, and there's a new control button here, it's called Checkboxes. So you just go on one cell and you press Checkboxes and there it is. Now if you want to have several checkboxes, you can either copy this one, you copy it and you paste it, or you can select all the cells where you want a checkbox and then you press Checkbox and here it is. But what is a checkbox? What does that contain? Now you can click on it obviously, but what's happening behind the scenes? So I've seen some strange things, I have to say. So it's either 1 or 0 in some cases, but it's always true or false. So just to demonstrate, I say this is false, 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 false. So I drag that down, and as soon as you click on something, it becomes true. So this is just the value that it has, so that would have the value of true. And the reason why I say it's a bit strange is that let's say if I want to add 2 cells, and for instance I want to add this one, Michael Brown, plus the one under, that gives me 1 because they are 1 ticked. And if I untick it, it's down to 0. So that works this way, but it doesn't like the sum. You cannot use the sum function, I've noticed, which is a little bit odd, I have to say. I'm sure there's a reason for it. And you see here that doesn't change. So if you want to know how many, on the column, how many ticks have been ticked, you have to count how many true there is in this. So for instance, I can do a count if here, count if, and the range is this. And what do I count? I count what is true. And here that's give me 3, and if I untick 1, it's down to 2. Another ways that you can do it, if you really want to demonstrate how strange it is to have these numbers here, is you take the tick box here and you multiply it per 1 with 1. Okay, so and this will give you a total. You see, it puts you 1 because somehow it knows that it's 1 sometimes. And here then it's just a matter of doing an auto sum here, and you have it here. So let's say you have a list of guests and you want to count when they arrive, so you just can do all this. Then you can just tick, tick, tick. But it would be good to know, for instance, what is the percentage of guests that have arrived. So in this case, it's easy. You do a counté. I don't know if you know the counté, but that counts how many non-blank cells there is. So you do a counté of this, and that should give me the number of guests, 10. And I select one formula that I built to check how many ticks there are. So here it's 4, and then I can do a percentage here. So I can divide that by the amount here, and this I just tick the percentage to transform it into a percentage. And now this will change, when guests arrive, when they remove. So this will change. So this is it. I think this is a quick demo on tick boxes. They are very useful, very valuable. It's really something that was missing. So I'm hoping that will help you get started with this.